Hey guys, Emma again. This is just a quick update video. I want to say thanks to everyone that subscribed in the last little while. That's pretty amazing actually. And lots of good comments too, so thanks, keep them coming. I've been looking on YouTube and that's not particularly constructive behaviour sometimes, but there's a couple of guys that have built a coffee can or a little forge with a propane burner just for small work like hardening and tempering tools, things like that. And I've sort of got in mind to do the same thing. I put some stuff together. I've got a baby sour gherkin tin from my favourite Greek person. It's a fairly big tin and it's a pretty solid one. It's nice and firm. And I got some sodium silicate and I got some perlite to make insulate from Bunnings. And I've got a bit of PVC pipe for a inner core mould for the insulator. I've got some pipe fittings too together. Some brass fittings just to make a burner. We'll see how that comes together. I've got some ideas about that. So that's a pretty quick look at what our next project's going to be. I think we've working pretty hard at the moment and I'm 10 days straight in the shop. So this is going to take a little while to get a start on, but next weekend hopefully I can make a bit of a start. So that's one job. I've been cleaning out a bit. I thought viewers might like to see this. This is the bearing that was in the Lorch lathe when I bought it. It's a pipe fitting on that end and a bit of steel water pipe on that end, which makes an adjustable taper, I guess. But this was running in the cast iron on the hard shaft and not particularly good, so we made a new one of those, and I found that when I was cleaning up here. I thought someone might like a look. That's backyard engineering at its worst, I guess, but the one that's in it now is beautiful. There's bronze, proper keyway and everything in it, and that does the job fantastically. I found some other bits that come with it. These are getting tossed. In fact, they're in the bin already tonight and I've gone and got them again. This, I guess, is a pipe centre. It's, if you have a look at the craftsmanship involved, it's welded up and it's got a pipe coupling with a taper welded on there and two bearings in it. It runs within about, I guess, ½ inch, so that's something that's getting tossed. Here's another homemade pipe centre, a live centre. That's pretty lousy too. It might have its uses if you're wood turning, but it's pretty rough. The other thing I'm throwing out is this Jacob's chuck or such. It's a big chuck. It's free in places. It grips and bangs and carries on, and I think it's probably got a distorted quill in it, so that's going out too. I also picked up this stainless steel tray. It's about 500 by 700 by about 45mm deep, and I had thoughts about using that for a couple of things. It's a little bit big for a swarf tray on my bandsaw, and it might make a nice bench top upside down, I thought, but probably my thought was to fill it up with fire bricks and to make a brazing hearth and put 4 legs on it. So that might be a job for that too. It's a fraction big for anything that I might need, but that's something else that turned up this week. Another thing I've been working on is filling up these drawers. One for hand tools, one for taps and dies and files, one for micrometers and such, one for lathe bits, a drawer for files, other bits and pieces, some drawer for castings, unfinished projects, one for tool steel, one for scrap steel, one for brass and aluminium. So far we got one side done, and that's got a lot of stuff off the bench. So that's sort of all I've done this week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and more soon.